There's some myths here around the benefits of getting it right. BT actually monitor the longevity of tenure, i.e. how long people stay in post, of their disabled employees versus their non-disabled colleagues. And they stay, on average, I think it's something like 67% of their disabled colleagues stay over a year, as opposed to 46% who stay less than a year. Now, I took that into E.ON and worked with the E.ON finance director, looked at their labour turnover figures, and we worked out that was costing E.ON about £6.2 million a year if they could just increase that longevity of tenure. So let's stop thinking cost and start thinking benefit and productivity. The facts are disabled people take less time off sick, are more productive in work, are obviously they're committed and they're talented people, and we've seen that showcased in the sporting arena. So how do we make that happen then in terms of employment? Well, one of the things that we did is that we listened. Okay, what happens in employment agendas is that you get lots of stuff thrown at you, particularly if you're a small business, where you think, oh, how does that apply to me? So the DWP commissioned a big piece of research, and we talked to the employers, and we did a huge piece of research which I'm very happy to share with anybody who's got lots of time to read it, which I'm sure you haven't. But the number one thing that came out was fear. Fear was getting in the way. Employers were frightened of disability, frightened of the law, frightened of getting it wrong, frightened of embarrassing themselves or an individual, and God forbid, frightened of taking on a disabled person and not being able to get rid of them if they weren't any good. And that's all the stuff that came out. That's the sort of thing that employers were saying to us. So instead of just doing the research and parking it on the shelf for you all to look up, we decided a solution was required, and a group of very influential employers came together with ourselves, and we developed a toolkit. And that toolkit had a project team of 50 employers, large, medium-sized, small, charity, public and private. And we've delivered for you a free resource, which means that now, if you're frightened and that's what's getting in the way, there's a toolkit that can help you.